The biotech sector in India has a problem. In fact, globally, biotech sector has a big problem. And that is you need a very high education like a PhD or a postdoc to get a high paid salary. So recently, one of our students reached out and said, "Sir, we don't want to pursue a PhD or a postdoc or something like that. But still, we deserve to be paid high salary. And how can I earn high salary if I'm still not a PhD or a postdoc? I don't want to do a PhD or a postdoc. But still, how can I earn high salary in India?" So I laughed and I said, "Okay, fine. Let me make a video on this so that we can educate all of you and at the same time answer his or her question." Now, at Biotechnica, we firmly believe that no student should be devoid of information. In the absence of information, you feel it's like driving a car with your blinds on, you can't see, right? So, my personal belief is that this query has to be addressed in the best way possible so that you all are aware that only doing a PhD is not the option. There are multiple other ways. Okay. So there are two ways you can do this in India. Okay. Getting highly paid salary, okay, in India, in biotech sector without even doing your PhD, right? So the first would be wherein you are bringing in projects from US, Europe to India, and then you are working on it. Now, for that, you can opt for two routes. Okay, please listen carefully whatever I say. You have to bring projects from Western world or the Eastern world to India, right? And then work on it with the people here and then send it back. If you do that, a lot of dollars can be earned. So you can earn high only when you are either a freelancer or an entrepreneur who is bringing in projects from abroad, doing it in India and sending it back. So that is one way. But now you will say, okay, I don't want to go to the entrepreneurship route. I don't want to get into the freelancer route. Tell me the companies and types of jobs which I can get where they will pay me highly. So there are three types of job now. So two I told you, either it is entrepreneurship or freelancing where you bring in projects from abroad, implement it in India, and then you can earn in dollars, spend in rupees. The next three is in India. You don't need a PhD or a postdoc, but you can be in India, earn a highly paid salary and a stable career, right? So the first among these three will be a sales and marketing career in biotech sector. So you should know that India is actually a hotbed market for the Western companies, Western biotech companies. And they target all the government institutes and the companies in India who can buy their product. So let's say Thermo Fisher. Let's say there are various companies like BD Biosciences or Promega. So these companies or Schrodinger, so these companies have a headquarter in US, okay, and they want to sell their product in India. So you can join their sales and marketing team. You don't need a PhD also. You can be a bachelor's or a master's, BTech or MSc, and you can earn good amount of money. Like it's really good, okay? But you will be like, "Sir, I don't want to get into sales and marketing. What are my other options?" So there comes two more options, okay? Now these are very dynamic options, upcoming options, and these are going to be the big thing of the future. The first one is bioinformatics. If you are a well-researched bioinformatician with a lot of papers published, then you can apply into various bioinformatics companies such as Elucidata and various other bioinformatics companies, and then you can earn a lot of money. Now, these companies are also doing the same thing. They are bringing projects from abroad and doing it in India, right? But you become a part of a bigger company, so your job is safe and secure. You are earning a comfortable salary, and it can be in 8 figures also. Okay, not just 6 figures, it can be in 8 figures also as a bioinformatician. So bioinformatics is in huge demand in the West, but the bioinformaticians there are not as equipped, or rather I would say they are demanding more. So obviously all those projects are coming into India. Just like how Infosys brought all the IT things to India, now bioinformatics is coming into India. Right. And if in case you want to learn bioinformatics from basics to latest, and if you want to publish papers also, we have project support, dissertation support as well. And we are starting the bioinformatics summer internship. You can enroll there. The next one, which will pay you highly and you don't need a PhD for that, is AIML. in drug discovery or anything. Okay, so AI/ML is like a missing piece which can be connected to anything, right? You connect AI/ML to writing, it becomes an article, right? So AI/ML is an upcoming field. A lot of research has to be done. Right now, it has not been done. So if you are the early entrant into this field, you will be a specialist of this field in the next 10 years. So a student of this field today is going to be a specialist by 2030. 6 to 10 years, you should be a specialist. So if you invest your career in your demands, if you in this vision of AI/ML, you are going to learn a lot. Now I'm going to tell you the mantra which will help you forever in your life. Okay, so there are three things you have to keep in mind. Number one, what the industry demands. Number two, what's your passion? And number three, what will give you more money in the future? That means it should be a growing field, right? So, which is that particular sector right now, according to you? Tell me in the comment section. Which is that particular sector which will keep giving you money in the future out of these five? And at the same time, the demand will keep growing, and at the same time, it will align with your passion of pursuing a career in life sciences, right? So let me know in the comment section. I believe all these five: entrepreneurship, freelancing as a consultant, third will be bioinformatics, and then you'll be sales and marketing career, as well as AI/ML in drug discovery or any such life science, agri-tech or whatever. So these are the five things wherein you don't need a PhD. You can get started as MSc also, and almost every company requires sales and marketing guy. Almost every bioinformatics, biotech company will require a bioinformatician. Every pharma company will require a bioinformatician. Every pharma and biotech company will require a AI/ML expert. And if you are an entrepreneur, fair enough, why not? You can always start with a simple biotech company and build on the top of it. And as a freelancer, you can go online, you can reach out to people, bring in projects to India, earn in dollars, spend in rupees. So these were the five things, and the mantra which I told you, keep always in mind what the industry demands, what is the field you command, and then will it grow in the future? If these three answers are yes, then you can go for it, you can grow in that sector, and that is what my aim is, that is what Biotechnica's aim is. So if you have any questions, comments, feedback, or anything you would like to learn, please put it down in the comment section, or you can write to me at shekhar@biotechnica.org. I firmly believe that today's student is going to be a scientist of tomorrow. All the best.